Hey folks, Atreus Monk here. I'm gonna play some Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth. Now, I've played Civ games forever, but have never been that great at it. But I have played a little bit of this one, as you might have seen on my extra life stream. And I've decided I'm gonna go ahead and bump it up to Vostok. I've never been one to play this at high difficulty, so well, maybe we'll see if we can't work that up over time. Something you may notice right now is that I'm actually playing music, or at least sort of playing music. Uh, yeah. So, we'll go ahead and play on Vostok standard. Um, I've been looking these over, and I kind of think that I'm gonna try a game as the Slavic Federation. Now I've played one as I've actually both the other games I've played have been Pan-Asian cooperative. I think it kind of that particular bonus works out fairly well when it gets to actually pushing out unit or pushing out the victory conditions, because most of them are wonder based. But I kind of like the idea because there are some very powerful orbital units of being able to put those out there and leave them out there for longer. And that first free tech is kind of a little bit icing on the cake. I'm going to go with artists because even though negative health isn't a huge detriment, having positive health is still a good thing, and culture will make our borders pop faster and get us more virtues. The tectonic scanner's nice. The fusion reactor's nice, but I kind of really like the retrograde thrusters just because it lets us have a wider range. Now it's entirely possible that we still won't have a good place to land, but I think it still works out. And I'm gonna go ahead, and even though it's kind of vulnerable early on, I'm gonna go ahead and start with a worker unit. Now, let's see here. Oh, so close. We're going to go ahead and play on the Terran world that it's generated. I almost wish this was Goa'uld 186C, because, then we could make out that, like, we're the Stargate SG-1 bunch. But we'll go ahead with this, and we'll go to Goa'uld 186C, the Terran world that it's generated for us. I'm going to see if I can't pause the music for just a second and start this game up. I'm pausing the music because my computer is not quite beefy enough when it comes to the hard drive or whatever to actually handle all of this going at once, and you'd get a lot of like want type stuff out of the music. So anyway, we have excerpts from the Colony Archives personal log of Vadim Petrovich Koslov. Long have our people stood at the forefront of scientific advancement. We were the first to establish a base upon the moon, and the first to replace our satellites after the Great Mistake. I would see us continue this tradition on our new world, and I will fight any who stand in our way. Okay. So, looks like we are definitely kind of being pushed a little bit towards a harmony run here. But none of these xenomass piles are really that big. So it may wind up being our neighbors, if there are any in that immediate vicinity there, that wind up getting it. We've got a few little natural improvements around here. It's tempting to kind of settle somewhere that's going to at least get this xenomass and this fungus and chitin right here fairly quickly. So maybe this tile here, or this one, or that one. I'm not sure if it's an effect of what I'm playing with right now, but I have downloaded a couple of mods that have tried to change the appearance up just a little bit, make things a little bit more obvious on where everything is. I guess one thing that I could say is that if we land right here, we'll at least kind of take out that miasma. Let's see, if we land here. The other thing is though, is that if say we take if we take this tile or this tile, we're maybe this one right here. We're right on a border and there's a bonus for ocean trade routes. But I think I'm gonna take, let me see here. Do some 8. Oh, like 17 there. I really do think like this is a pretty good spot. It's very bad production wise. I mean, we have like almost no production, but at least we're starting with a worker, so maybe we can get some production early on. Let's see here. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this spot right here, right up next to this mountain. We've got recommendations of constructing generators in a few places. First, let's go ahead and we're going to go build an old earth relic right off the bat. Now for this, for our technology. So, first, oh, we're being pushed kind of towards harmony, which doesn't really throw any particular one of the basic resources towards us. But in the interest of throwing some I guess in the interest of getting some production and some things like that going, we'll actually go see if we can't uncover petroleum first. Hopefully we'll have some around us, but even if we don't, it'll unlock the recyclers so we can get some more production, because right now we got 4 nuts. And I don't know if we should call these nuts production, hammers, whatever. We're getting 3 culture a turn right now because of our artists and everything. 7 energy, 3 science. Is that the most ideal placement of our citizen right now? Yes, probably. I'm going to go ahead and lock you in there right now. We're going to grow in 4 turns. So this guy needs orders. Oh, I was thinking the worker would get us some production, but until we get on, say this, until we pop these hills over here, or over here, which by the way, what's it looking at right there? It's looking at popping this floodplain desert river area next, which we can get food if we improve it. Yeah, we might be a little production constrained for a little while. So, since we can't do much to up our production right now, we'll go ahead and construct a generator, and maybe we can just buy some units that we need. Okay, and our explorer. Now, it said that we found a couple of resource pods. Where's the resource pods? The resource pods are down here. Okay. We'll go ahead and start moving our explorer down that way. Oh, we have our first neighbor here. It's going to be the Pan-Asian Cooperative.
泛亚合作，光宗耀祖。我在听着呢。
No, I don't think they'll do anything with us. They're too new right now. Okay. Go run over here to this pod. City grows next turn. Whoa! Turn 3, and our second neighbor, well, I say neighbor, they're in kind of, they appear to be in the opposite corner of the map from us, which are the
temple doors of the
Kavithan Protectorate. Okay, so first let's look at our city here. No, I want you to do that one because once that pops, that'll give us more energy. Then, yeah, we have one turn until. Well, actually, maybe once our border pops in a turn, we'll switch it over there. So, for right now, I'm gonna take our explorer here, and why are you not? There we go. Ooh, we have a solar collector, which may not be worth dropping just this second. I think right now we're gonna leave this derelict settlement alone because that would probably, I say probably, piss off the Pan-Asian conglomerate right now. That doesn't make a difference which way I go there. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and do nothing with that this turn. And head over towards this second resource pod. We're going to go ahead and lock in our guy over here. That'll pop our border just a little faster. And see, I have to wonder about this because this is going to make us pop that there's no way to get this with the current coverage really where I want it. Because I'd like to have this tile and this tile covered. Because once he finishes that collector here, we're probably going to move the guy that's on this tile over here. And right now I'm not really sure that I want to use this for free tech. So I'm actually just going to sleep it for right now. I have a quest. Oh yes. Found an outpost and get resource pods. Alright, 50 energy. Is there any direction that works out better for this guy from an obvious standpoint? Not really. Okay, so we finished that collector, which means you move there. And I'm gonna have you go up there so you can build a plantation. Oh, 3 turns until city pop. Okay. We're going to move on to this miasma to reveal some more territory. And then we're going to move right off of it because we don't want to stay up there this turn. And let's go develop a virtue. I'm planning on trying to go prosperity here. So probably going to well, I'm thinking here that we're probably going to beeline the colonist and then maybe pick up the worker after that. We definitely want, well, there's pretty much everything in here is going to be pretty great for us. We'll probably pick up a couple of the industrial things and maybe even pick up some of the stuff from the other ones. I don't know that we're going to hit the might virtues very much at all, but for right now we're going to go ahead and pick up frugality, which will help us in 2 turns when we'll save 10% of our food for growth. Okay, and construct a plantation. Still working on that old earth relic. I don't know how close we want to get to that alien over there. Because aliens have a very, very bad habit of... Oh, crap. Okay, more aliens that we just couldn't see. Maybe I should have just moved there and then moved there. You live, you learn. And where's that nest? Is the nest is right there. Okay, well, you're gonna move down here. Oh, we have another neighbor. Turn 9. So 2, 3, and 9 so far. And this is kind of on the other, well, I say the other side of the map, but not really. Because really that's more, you know, well, I guess the map doesn't wrap around. I'm never sure on this. I guess in that case we will go down here and pop on top of this hill next turn. We built our old earth relic, which is good. And now we are going to build a second explorer so we can go up north and east. And we have popped our third. We've popped our third citizen. For right now, yeah, we're going to lock you into that tile. Unfortunately, still not much in the way of production that we have here. Ooh, resource pod. And we have our first quest decision. I think we're going to head toward Harmony. We don't... I think what is used for... Where's the thing I'm looking for? Yeah, let's see. Exodus Gate is Purity, which requires Floatstone. Yeah, looks like we got some well, no, we don't really have any Floatstone near us at all. We're gonna go ahead and go with the Harmony here. You pick up this resource pod. So we got 15 science. We got 15 science for the quest completion and then 70 energy from our quest. And this guy still has a move left, apparently. Let's try not to leave him in miasma. Everything's going. 4 turns till till our population pops, and then 8 turns until we finish the explorer. Yay. Well, we get to develop a virtue since we're kind of going for that colonist right now. We're gonna go ahead and pick up homesteading. Got a hill right here. We'll just kind of cut through this little hole in the miasma. Oh, we found another alien nest. Yeah, just because we can and because it would get us a little bit of production, we'll go ahead and build a paddock over here. Hopefully one of these tiles that we, don't have anything on right now has some petroleum on it. That would be pretty awesome. Well, there's some ferraxite way down in the south. I don't know that we need to worry about these aliens right now. We haven't done anything to piss them off. Yeah, not much there going on. We got another worker. And that is probably actually where we want them right now, because that'll be 3 food, 1 production once it gets going. We had a quest update itself. Looks like that's a dead end. Yep, that is a dead end. We've got another quest decision. So, Old Earth Relics. Maintenance or +1 culture? I'm going to go with +1 culture because I'd rather have more virtues and better border pop. Neighbor number 4 on turn 16. 23916. And this is Brasilia. Let's see, where are they? They're way over here on the other side of the map too. So far, we've got the PAC, who we might want to actually establish some relationships with here in the near future, but we're going to go ahead and go through here, see what we can find. Alright, we have chemistry.
Resources shared among a handful of people. We're going to make a fortune here.
Okay, do we have any petroleum nearby? No. No petroleum. Nothing could make this easy for us, could it? Wow. I'm not seeing any petroleum on our unexplored area. And you know what? When this explorer finishes, I'm going to have to go over here and get this satellite, because I didn't realize we had a crashed satellite right there. But our dude's way down here. I'm going to go on this hill to get some more coverage. And then let's go that way. Okay, so we finished chemistry. Let's see here. I think probably gonna go ahead and pick up engineering next, just because that will give us that will show us all the titanium. You have to go a little deeper to get the geophysics stuff. I wonder if I popped that satellite right now, could I get biology or organics? Because yeah, I don't know that. Well, that would give us an extra +1 energy from our generators, and eventually give us a way to get some pretty good production going on. Although that requires a source of petroleum. We're gonna go ahead and go research engineering for right now.
智慧和财富
Yes, you're our closest neighbor. Yes, we're gonna work together with you, Daoming Sochua? Yeah. Alright, so first of all, develop a virtue. We are going to pop this colonist. And the only problem I potentially see with that is that right now they're kind of saying go up here. Might be a little closer than I'd like, but it seems like a reasonable position. Okay, so they've gone ahead and built that paddock there. I don't have anybody that's waiting on anything. What tile are they going to pick up? They're kind of going for either one of those. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but yep, workers out of moves. Our explorer
智慧和财富是最好的分享物
I'm not sure if I want to give you open borders or not. We'll go ahead and do it. You go ahead and construct a generator there. And the explorer is going to move out here because he's going to work on this satellite and then move out. And now I need to pick something to build. I think this recycler is going to be a pretty big deal. After we pick up engineering, we're probably going to go pick up pioneering so we can get trade routes. It's going to be really handy. Gonna be really handy once we have our outpost out here. Hopefully there's not a lot of alien activity out there, otherwise we might have just wasted this colonist. Nope. Hey, you got a derelict settlement down here. And that has miasma. So what kind of... How long is that going to take? It's going to take 5 turns. You are Mr. Worker. You have... What do you have? You probably have like 40 or 50 life. So we're going to need to make sure that we track you pretty good here. Several new ventures wish to establish their operation near you. You know what? We're going to go ahead and do Adept Blue because we'd like some more science. And luckily they're not close enough to where we'd like to build our stuff. Yeah, I may need to move you off of there. Yeah, I think that's gonna be... That's probably gonna work out to be a better spot than this one over here that it was trying to give us. Because we have access to the coral, fruit, xenomass. It's all kind of right nearby. The only problem is the amount of miasma that's right in our neighborhood. So we'll probably be shooting up a miasma dissipator satellite at some point here. We're out of moves with that though. So next turn. And we're going to go ahead and found an outpost. Uzbek. You construct an expedition here. Krabost grew. Where'd you put the guy? Yeah, working on the xenomass is probably one of the better options. Although now it's really tempting to purchase one of these, especially like this one right here or that one. Can workers work tiles with miasma on them? Not really sure. Right now we're kind of pretty heavily in growth mode. Can we purchase anything that might be super useful? Another worker, a soldier. Might be worth it to purchase a soldier at some point. But right now, yeah, we're gonna lock you in there. And yes, there are aliens in range, but we don't want to tick off the aliens.
एक और एक 11 होते हैं.
Yes, we'll cooperate, at least for now. Okay. Yeah, you got 100 hit points. Yeah, you're good there. Keep doing that.
एक और एक 11 होते हैं.
We'll take the open borders agreement, but I mean, you're not even that near me. You're way over here. I'm a little worried that Adept Blue here isn't going to work out so great because I'm not going to have a trade convoy to send over there that quickly. Perhaps it will. Apparently they both like that I'm friends with the other one. No unemployed people? Okay, yeah. We don't have anybody that's unemployed right now. Ooh. Okay, so derelict settlement found no survivors but gave us 30 culture. So that's our guy that's down here. Can he move? Yes, he can. And you are going to fortify. Well, wait, hold on. That was the wrong button. You. Nope, not automated. Not that. Oh well. Not sure what exactly it's going to do there. We'll check it next turn. So we get to develop a virtue. Let's go ahead and we should probably get the yeah, go for that. When we do that we get 10% growth in a city. Okay, and it's actually recommending generators everywhere. 6 turns until we know if we have any nearby titanium. Yeah, we'll go ahead and... We will just become the generator capital of the world. Alright, 80 production, that's great. You go ahead and come back here. Grassland, grassland. Build a generator. We need to choose a production. Go ahead and buy a soldier. I mean, honestly, if we're going to get a soldier, I should probably just purchase it. So let's go ahead and... build a clinic. Buy a soldier. And move along. What needs orders? You actually need to move off of that tile for a turn or so that our explorer can refill. And you just go ahead and do nothing there. And I think I need to go ahead and put a cut in here right now. So thanks for joining me. This has been a Trace Monk, Civilization Beyond Earth. See you next time.